Hey, what's going on, everybody? Coach K here, coming at you another College Football 25 gameplay trailer breakdown video. Now, today we're going to be going over the features you could have missed in the gameplay trailer that were more talked about in the gameplay blog. Starting off with the banger, we're going to be talking about abilities and how they're going to be like more of like a 2K badge system where they're tiered and more kind of depth added to them. And instead of being the I win abilities that Madden have, like the inside stuffs and the pass lead elites and the crazy passing abilities in Madden, but in college football we're going to have a tiered system that kind of adds, I feel like it's going to add a lot more depth to it. Now the next feature they kind of glazed over in the gameplay trailer was the coach's view, where you can look at matchups, you can look at how your team's looking wear and tear wise, composure confidence, which is going to be a big deal with home field advantage, and then abilities for matchups. This is a feature they kind of went away from in Madden that I'm glad they brought back for College Football 25, because it's going to allow you to kind of be the coach upstairs, being able to help your team win games by looking at specific matchups and seeing who they have on the field and where you can exploit them. Now that we're talking about the customization and coaching aspect of the game and pre-play, you're also going to be able to use all 12 hot routes with no abilities needed. Now, that in itself is pretty crazy. But the fact that now you can also change the stem of each route, which is, if you're not a football head, that's where the route breaks. You can change where the route breaks on the fly. You can change it by yard increments using your D-pad or joystick, which is going to be crazy because that basically means you can create your own plays on the fly. Now, for those of you that don't know what that really means you can do, it kind of allows you to exploit the defense in a way that if you know they're in a certain coverage and you know that, hey, if I run a more deeper corner route versus a cover 2, say, and then more of a shallow corner route, then I'm going to see a lot more success. So you're going to be able to do that on the fly when you see those coverages. And the next coaching aspect we're going to be talking about is tempo. AI will now exhibit tempo usage, which is kind of another thing we're going to talk about later. But they're also adding no huddle, which is an option already, which is kind of, they're going to keeping it the same way where you can change the play, but it's still like same. But they're also adding this new option called turbo, which sounds like you're going to be able to be like the old style offenses that literally get to the line and they're snapping the ball. Like it kind of takes the no huddle to a whole nother level. But you won't be able to select new plays. You'll have to only be able to use audibles. And then also kind of in tandem with the tempo talk, they're also adding walkout animations, just so the offense can't exploit the defense by the defense not allowed to make adjustments. So there's going to be like a slight pause in between each play so defense can make any adjustments they want to make to their coverage based off of what they see in formation. Now, kind of steering away from the pre-play aspect of the game, we're going to be talking about some attributes and how they said that certain attributes, like the ones I'm about to list, are going to matter more now. And that's going to be pursuit and play action, and they're going to actually have effect on gameplay. Unlike Madden, where your pursuit and your play action stat don't affect anything, a person with a high play action stat and a linebacker with a low awareness or play recognition stat they're going to be more apt to bite on the play action. So that's going to be pretty big news for you guys who like to have the pocket style QBs who are really good at play action but aren't very mobile. Now, in the second to last feature I'm going to be talking about, it's going to be the defensive adjustments pre-play that you can make now, to where you can change literally almost anything defensively. Just like how the offense can change, you can make your cover 3 look like cover 2. You can make anything. They basically said you can roll safeties any which way, all with your adjustments. So there's going to be a real skill gap issue for people that can make their defenses look like crazy, zero blitzes that are actually just cover 4. And it's just, I'm really excited for the defensive masterminds going to be able to fully dynamically change how your play looks from next play to next play. And then the last feature we're going to be talking about is kind of like it's like a catch-all kind of about like basically how they re-upped their AI logic, and it's going to be the real-time coaching feature. And the AI just won't be a pushover anymore and be the same all throughout the game. They're not going to be the same coaching-wise. They're going to make different adjustments. They're going to attack you differently. They're going to treat you with some tempo. They might throw it. They might even go for a conversion attempt that you might think is crazy. They might go for an onside. You never know. They're really changing up how the AI is gonna take play calling and how they play the game. Let me know down below which y'all think was the best feature they revealed and what you think they should have added or they missed out on by snubbing. And while you're down there, you might as well like the video and subscribe to the channel so you can see more College Football 25 content around the corner. This has been Coach K, and stay tuned for more College Football 25 content.